Good morning.
Almost afternoon, Miss Lady. God bless. What's up? What's up, guys?
Still counts.
Mike Frank with Berkshire Hathaway, Frank Oliver and Company, coming to you today with Andrea Soto.
Hey, guys.
And Liv.
Hello.
Hello.
Anyway, so we were talking a little bit this morning on our podcast about, or on our Facebook Live, about fall being such a great time to buy. And I was thrilled. I think I was not even prepared for how thrilled I was going to be on our first live back from Summit.
Mm-hmm. It's been weeks.
I know, but I was just like so excited because I feel like I've gotten so much knowledge.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Yeah, and you had a nice vacation afterwards, too.
Oh, I know.
Kind of soak it all in.
Yeah, I got bit by a pig.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of
Do you have
asked for it when
swine
you
flu,
wanted
or-
to carry it. So.
That's true.
No, I did not carry said pig. That pig was
Did you try to
big.
feed it?
There was a photo of you holding a pig.
Yeah.
No. There was a photo of me holding a stingray. There's not a photo of me holding a
Oh,
pig.
that was Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda hold a pig. Yeah, someone hold a pig. It doesn't matter.
Amanda.
There's my stingray friend.
Yeah, there you
Cute.
go.
She actually. See, you guys.
How do you know it's a she?
Yeah.
I assume they told you, but how do they know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they
I don't
don't
know.
identify.
Are they just
But there was
what
like
if she doesn't identify?
there was
that
like
way?
a dude and a chick, and the dude was not really having it. So like you go underwater and you kind of like scoop him, and he would like flap his little flipper on me and then like swim away.
That's what they do.
And she would like come up to the surface and like flap her little flippers, but not really like swim. So I
wanted
was like
food.
holding her.
There you go.
So she was
I
just
didn't
happy
feed
that
her
you
at
were
all.
holding her.
Really?
Yeah, I
She
was
was
like
just flapping away.
I was doing this
So she was like,
on the underside of her like
Yeah.
flippers. Yeah, we were hanging out for like probably 10 or 15 minutes.
did she have
cute.
a name?
And we did not name her. But prior to that, the pig was like 600 pounds. This thing was freaking huge.
Yeah, pigs are big.
Swimming in the water, and I'm like holding a carrot like this.
And it ate the whole
And
thing in a finger.
dude like bit my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurt.
You got a
Yeah.
flat palm, open
It
palm.
was a carrot.
Open palm.
When you open palm a carrot,
Put a
it
carrot
falls.
on your
Yeah.
palm. What are you doing?
You put a carrot on your palm. I'm
said
low-key
open
dead.
palm.
Open palm it. Anyway, happy Labor Day, happy Labor Day, happy Labor Day. I'm excited for fall.
Me too.
Fall is the best season there is right
It
now.
totally is.
Agreed. Facts. I'm not a big fan of the summer. I don't like to sweat. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
You have a convertible.
yeah, but like
This should be your favorite season.
you don't understand. It is so much better driving in the
In the-
cooler
yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
So much better.
With the heat
yeah.
on your
And with the
neck,
heat,
you're good to
right.
go.
I'm about it. I'm about it. Especially as we're running around town showing property, like in and out and in and out and in and out. By the time you're like in and out of the car and it's 95 degrees, you're like sweating.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
If you guys saw my reel /
I was
TikTok,
gonna say I saw that.
it's about that.
It is. It is.
Turned icy on.
I didn't see it.
Wow.
Dun,
Terrible.
dun, dun.
It's on our
It's
page.
because Mike needs to make more
Yeah, no.
reels and TikToks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
we
he
were gonna
doesn't
make
see any
one
of them.
Yeah, we're
right
doing that
here.
after this.
Rude.
Hey,
Anyway.
that's accountability that you said you wanted.
Yeah, no, I'm about it. All right, so
That's what we're here for.
8 reasons why. One, I want to start backwards because my favorite one is actually number 8.
We can start backwards.
Spending money.
It's everyone's favorite.
It's
Well,
everyone's
like-
favorite activity.
So if you guys don't know, Liv writes our live content, our podcasting content every week. And it's always like different and it's very unpredictable. Like the housing market might crash and Liv's like 10 reasons why buying a house is fun. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm
because
about
I don't
it.
want to just be, oh my God, every single week. Is the
Trendy.
market going to crash? Is the market going to crash? I'm like,
Yeah, because it's just a broken record at this point, you
I'm
know?
just bored with that topic, honestly.
Well, I just feel like mainstream media only knows how to talk about
Catastrophe.
catastrophe. Yeah, that, right? And even one of my clients, it's so fucking annoying. And I hope you're watching because it is really fucking annoying. Every single time I talk to you, it's like, oh, what do you think about the market? Oh, interest rates dropped. Oh, interest rates went up. Oh my God, the buyer pool. Oh, there's no more inventory. And I'm
Right.
like, dude, you're in real estate investing. Like you would think that that would be like a common conversation for you, but every single week it's annoying.
Yeah.
So this week, Liv put together a topic that was 8 reasons to buy in the fall.
Yeah.
And I love it. Number 8 was putting new furniture on your wish list, which I didn't understand at first, but upon further reading, her intention is basically like, if you buy today, it is September 5th. You're going to close in October.
Right.
By the time you're like in October, my family has a thing like you're not allowed to buy presents between Christmas and Thanksgiving.
That makes sense.
So like, not presents. You're not allowed to buy like a blazer for yourself
Because someone's
Gifts
going to
for
get it for
yourself.
you.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
somebody's going to get you something, right? And then you're like, oh, that necklace, I love it. And like, Andrea's going to go out and buy it.
Right.
But if you buy it, then like it defeats the purpose. So like, you really only have a month to really like buy yourself stuff for the house.
Yeah.
But you could put it on your wish list, which I love, because that's like fun and adventurous. And real estate isn't always like fun. Not going to lie.
No,
It's
but
stressful.
it can be.
It's always fun.
It's always
We make it fun.
that I'll agree with. But like, it's a stressful process, and being able to like add furniture to your wish list is kind of cool. Kind of a good reason to like want to buy a house in the fall.
Have you guys ever hosted like a holiday party or dinner at your houses?
I mean, I'm sure I have, but like I haven't done the formal thing that
Yeah.
like, I want to do. Like I'm building.
So do you want to build like a dining room in your house?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. How many seats?
Oh, big.
I
Really?
just realized you didn't have a dime. I mean, like you
He
do,
doesn't
but
have
like,
Yeah,
one.
like
I was
on, like,
thinking,
the
I know
same
in my
time.
head I was going through his layout. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one.
It's not like a formal space.
Yeah, yeah.
So there was this house that sold probably like 3-4 years ago. It was very close to my house, maybe 5 minutes away. And the house was really not that great. It was in need of a lot of work, painting, carpet, flooring, bathrooms, everything. The kitchen was kind of nice, but a little quirky. But the dining room was like 15 by 15, and it had this table. It was like an 8-foot round, custom built, like tiger wood.
Wow.
Stunning. And I was like, that's what I want for my dining room.
Yeah.
That's what I think about when I think about my dream home and my front door. I want a big wooden door, double door.
Of course.
Yeah. The double door like sounds fun.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It will be for me.
You know
I
what?
wanna
It'll
walk
be
in-
fun
I
because
want to
you
walk
want
in
it.
like
You never will. You keep one closed and you just use it like
Do you
a
want to
front
know what
door.
I like
This-
legitimately want? And this is kind of a weird thing.
Okay.
So I know like double doors, right? Like this.
Yep. Right.
But I don't want that. I want one like big door, like 40 inches wide, big 8-foot tall, heavy door, and then another like smaller door, like 18 inches wide. And maybe that door is like glass. But you wouldn't think it's a door. But when you're having like a lot of people over, or it's really nice outside, or you're moving furniture, they both open,
I see what you're saying.
exposing like a really big foyer.
Opening. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
It's gonna
want.
be off center, but yeah.
Yeah, well, the door in theory would be on center.
Right.
You could put like another window light if you wanted
Oh,
to.
okay. I see what you're
I don't
doing.
really want
No,
to,
I like
so
it.
it
I
doesn't
like
really
it.
matter.
Interesting.
yeah. Well, maybe when you blow off the roof of your house,
Yeah.
and you do that. Add your
forget.
dream dining room,
Yeah,
add
yeah.
your dream table. Then
Note-
you could
note
actually
to Jeff
do
Bisker, we're
the-
not
do
talking
the
about
door.
like blowing up the house. So like for your insurance people out there, like we're not talking about arson.
Get that
We're talking
insurance
about
money.
tearing
You
your
blow
roof
the
off.
roof off. That's how you build your house and make it bigger.
Pop a cap off the roof. There you go. Anyway, we are in Baltimore after all.
Yeah, right.
But something else that I love about the fall is I love being able to like actually go outside. So
Yeah.
it seems like a weird thing to say, but when you're buying a house in the middle of the summer, you just got out of school for you school teachers or for families with kids and you want to go tour houses. And it's like, Thursday afternoon or Saturday morning or whatever. And you're like, oh, let's go out and check out the pool. And as soon as you step foot onto the patio, you practically like melt your shoe because
You're
it's
like,
so
"Oh,
hot.
God."
It's like, it's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
So people spend $50, $100, $200,000 in their backyard, and it's like not fun to like explore it in the middle of the summer,
Right.
or the winter for that matter, because
Yeah,
it's all
because it's
shut
freezing.
down.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But
fall's a good time for that.
fall's my
because
favorite
you can
time.
actually spend time outside, especially here. I feel like some ideal weather in September.
So like
Beginning
you
of
guys
October.
have all this new land. What are you guys gonna do with your newfound land? If you were to buy
Your
like-
family?
No,
her and Chris.
me and Chris, we
So
live
like
on that farm.
if you were to buy like
Oh, you guys got a rental on a farm?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
How do you not know this?
I don't know this.
You're my agent.
points made about family fun night
Yeah.
with intention next month. Anyway, so if you were to buy a 12-acre parcel, if you were to buy a 4-acre parcel, if you were to have even just like 3/4 of an acre for some of the people that live like in downtown and they're looking for land,
Yeah.
what would you do with your newfound adventure? Having bought it like right now, like first thing you can do, you can throw a Thanksgiving party, you can have s'mores in the backyard. Like what would you do with your newfound space?
Well, I think definitely building a fire pit area. I love that, but like not just like right now we have like one of those like little ones. Like we call him Ernie. I have no idea
I love it. I love it.
what it's really called.
Ernie the fire
we have
pit.
a little Ernie, and
See,
Ernie the fire pit.
You
they
know.
named their fire pit. You could have named. You could
couldn't
have
name a
named that
goddamn
stingray.
stingray?
Damn.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah,
Christian.
and then for me, like building a pool is just number one always.
Yeah.
You got to have a pool.
For me, it's like a very nice patio area. Like I really like front patios.
I
and like
also love front patios.
do you really?
I
I don't know
Not a
why.
I
patio
know
person.
why I love it, but I don't understand why I love it.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like you criticize those old people just hanging out in the front yard, just watching people walk by. But then you grow up and you're like, man,
I really
I
just
wanna
want that.
be that.
I'm fucking
Yeah, like-
tired.
Like sit in the backyard by myself and look at the trees, or like sit
Right.
in the front
Or-
yard and watch the people walking the dogs and like
or be entertained.
yeah.
No one's
Like,
walking their dog on your road. You live on a highway.
No, but like the bikers go by.
Do
and,
they?
like, yeah.
People bike on that road.
Oh my
How many
God.
people die on that road?
yeah.
Because that
Okay,
is
calm down.
ridiculous.
Something to note: a lot of people don't want to live on like a main road because they think it's scary. For me personally, it's more of like a mitigation, right? So I live on a main road, and
Ish. I mean, it's not like
It's not a
well, I mean, it's what like when people talk to me, they always say like, I don't want to live on a double yellow.
I was just about to say it has a
Double
double yellow.
yellow.
So
Right,
it's
but like a lot
technically
of streets have a double yellow, so like whatever. Anyway, but for me, it was about like, hey, neighbor, can I put my mailbox instead of being up here on the road? Can I move it down your driveway, like so I can drive to it instead of like standing on the road when cars are like, shoo, 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 shoo.
right.
And he was like, well, you just have to get approval from the post office. So I did, and the post office was like, as long as we could drive up to it, we don't care.
Right.
So I was able to move the mailbox from like a really precarious spot over to where it is today. And it's the same thing with like bikers and
Yeah, all
walking
that
and the
stuff.
dog and everything else. Like I've had people, I don't have kids. I've had people with like 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, and they're like, oh, aren't you worried about living on the street? And I'm like, are you going to let your kid out of your sight long enough
Yeah.
for them to run down the 75-foot
Sounds like
driveway?
bad parenting to you.
Yeah,
like-
right. Or like, just put them on like an electric fence. I don't really understand why
There you
kids
go.
and dogs aren't treated the same.
So you're gonna put a kid on an electric fence with a little collar?
My dog's not on an electric fence.
It could be a bracelet. It doesn't have to be a collar.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, like a bracelet. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
Like a
I
little
don't see this
sting.
as inhumane. I actually think this is a really
You know,
good
just
idea.
like a little pinch.
Hashtag girlfriend gift. Awesome.
I got you this really nice bracelet.
But like, okay, so you mentioned fire pit, you mentioned front patio,
Yeah.
right? The irony here is like the very first thing that I would want to do if I like bought a house right now, beautiful weather, everybody's coming over to like help me move. I'm gonna have pizza, I'm gonna have soda, eventually we'll have some beer, and the first thing I want to do is like sit in my backyard and like veg out.
Yeah.
Like movie night.
Sure.
Veg out?
I like that. You've never heard this term?
What does that mean?
It means like relax. It just means it's an old person thing to say relax.
Oh,
Like vibe out is kind of what it means.
Yeah, like vibe out is like I think of like vibe out as more like upbeat, and veg out is more like downbeat.
Vibe out, it can be very low beat.
Yeah, I mean I agree, but I'm just trying to help her.
Yeah.
What does veg stand from? Like, I mean,
Like a vegetable,
Like
like
be a
vegetative
vegetable.
like
state.
be like a couch potato.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so funny now that I get it.
There you go.
This is like Courtney reincarnate. Oh my God, what do we do? But no, I think like to myself, I'm like, man, maybe having a backyard projector screen would be a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Like a movie
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
That might be fun.
I mean,
Speaking of movie screens, we're gonna have that fall event, right?
it's what fall event?
The fall movie
Well,
event.
she wants to have it's Allison's movie screen.
Oh, I mean, she can have the movie night, but I mean,
She has to buy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
'cause she didn't meet
for
her
those of
goals?
you that are paying attention, okay,
Let's talk about
what's
this.
happening. So we set goals on our team, and I'm like an audacious person. If you don't know, all of this podcasting equipment was free, free because I won it in a bet. But that's the way like I like
He
to bet.
loves to bet.
I love it. It's my favorite thing. And shout out to Nikki because, by the way, like 9 out of 10 people would have said that you wouldn't have sent it to me, but it wasn't being used, so now we're using it. So kudos to
We
us.
do shout out Nikki like every podcast, which I
really.
love.
Seriously, she's
Thank you.
practically using her own equipment. It's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Can we
Reinvestment
tag
in your
her
investment.
in this? Yeah. Like when we post it to Instagram. Yeah. Anyway, so I love to make like big, bold goals. That's my big thing. And everybody had an opportunity to set a goal for something that we were going to do pre-summit. We had about 6 months to do said activity, or 6 weeks, sorry, to do said activity. And they had all independent goals. Like Andrea's was very, very aggressive. I think yours was like 5 buyers and 2 listings.
Yeah.
In 6 weeks from this activity. So
But
it
you
had to be
did send out all the
trackable.
things. Like you did that one.
Yeah, the equity review.
Yeah, you did send them all out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That was one of them. It's like
But there was
send
an
out 40.
additional. Is her bet off of the equity reviews?
Well, okay, so
Yes.
hold please. So yours was very bold and hers was very, very minimal. Allison's was the most attainable goal. Her goal was 1 buyer and 2 listings signed by the time we went to Summit.
Sure.
So she got her 2 listings signed. Did she get her buyer under contract?
They put in 2 different offers, and both offers got denied.
Did she get her buyers under contract today?
No.
But here he has a whole thing and he will make you understand his side. Like I was on your side and then I flipped.
So like,
What's your
so like,
explanation, Mike?
do you think that you couldn't
We'll
have
cut this
gotten
out.
a second buyer? No, we could keep it. Y'all need to know, right? Like, don't you think that if you did the work and you'd put in the energy and you did the effort, that you actually made your phone calls and prospected and followed up? This is great for new agents, right? If you did all the exercises, that you would have actually gotten more than 1 buyer.
His
Yeah.
argument is that these 2 listings and the 1 buyer came from 1 phone call. She only made 1 phone
So like,
call.
had there been more
She could've
work,
made 10
energy,
phone
effort
calls.
done, and
Right,
my
right,
argument
right,
is
right,
like,
right,
I
right.
gave you guys that the listings didn't need to be under contract. I said they needed to be
Signed. And that did happen.
and that did happen.
Yeah.
So
However.
we don't have a buyer under contract. So like, think of it strictly from a business productivity standpoint. If you had 5 buyers under contract, you have 5 deals that are going to settlement. We're not counting our chickens before they hatch, but there's a high likelihood that on our team, we're going to manage them the proper way to get them
Yeah.
to settlement.
No,
Right.
for sure.
Let's just say we're at 93%, which I think is pretty low for our team. 93% chance that we're going under contract and going to settlement. But for listings, it's a much longer lifespan,
Yeah.
much higher expense, and the likelihood of getting to settlement is probably more in the 85% range. And I don't want to like downplay anybody that's going to sit here and say 100% of my listings. I don't believe that. First of all, you're lying to yourself and your consumer. It's not true. Because what about the person that says that they want to list with you, but you forget to send them a listing agreement and they go to list with the second person? Like, did you not sign the listing agreement, so now you're not counting it? Like
it
stop
counts,
lying
it
to yourself.
counts.
Okay, like let's be real. Of all the opportunities that we get to list and sell homes, I think 85% is a little low for us, but I think it's fair.
It's like a fair estimate.
So it's a lower likelihood that we're going to go under contract, get these deals to list and sell. And this particular set of listings has come off the market twice. So like,
And like what you said
and we
to
didn't
me,
get a buyer deal under contract.
yeah, is that if she had like 5 buyers from this that were all putting in offers and none of
Right.
them were getting accepted, it would be a different story.
Different argument.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it actually, I
Right.
did like,
Crikey.
I did switch.
The irony is that I'm the one over here talking about wanting to use this projector screen for my fall adventures.
So you should order it. It's in her Amazon cart.
Well, there's a lot of things in her Amazon.
There is a lot of things in her Amazon
Over
cart.
500
Can that just be a
items.
podcast of her going through?
just-
Remember
of just-
all the items in her cart?
Yeah, it's
Well-
going to be the same thing with her Sears Adventures.
Oh my god.
Well, so my thing for her is like, what are we doing that's going to actually bring value? And like, I don't know. I trust that she's bringing a lot of value. She's gotten a lot of value out of her house already. I want to see more growth and development from her home. I mean, she's got this beautiful pool that they put up and are going to take down and put up again next spring, which I think is really smart, actually. They've got the house that's like getting improved and all the things that are going on with the home.
Yeah.
But like, are we putting things on our Amazon cart that are going to develop equity? Are we putting things in our Amazon cart that are going to spend money?
You sent me that that email with that lady, a Compass agent who has like movie nights
Oh,
at a movie
fuck
theater.
yeah.
I was like, that is such a good idea.
Yeah, well, and their presentation of it was really smart.
Yeah, I
thought.
really liked it.
I was like, what if you did buy that movie theater and then utilized it to benefit yourself, your family, your productivity, and your business?
I mean, with the way movie theaters are right now, you could probably rent a movie theater for nothing.
For the cost of the fucking pop-up?
Yeah,
I bet.
I bet you could. And then you wouldn't have to worry about where you're going to put it. You wouldn't have to worry about all that stuff.
Weather.
Yeah, you would just be good to go. I was going to present this to Allison, actually.
Interesting.
I know.
Good
I really
ideas.
liked it. I was
And now,
like,
meanwhile, I just want to hang like a sheet in my backyard with like tarps.
The two extremes.
Well, but I like legitimately love fall, and I like want to make sure that I enjoy it, and that's something that I'm gonna like. I'm actually gonna text somebody right now about that. That's how we do it. Accountability. Oh, speaking of which, all right. So we're on the podcast. We have a couple more minutes. I don't have a ton of time, but one of my things, I want to find an action that you, Andrea,
me specifically, okay,
are going to follow through with.
I mean, I feel like I've already implemented a lot of the things that I wanted to implement in my schedule from Summit.
Totally agree.
But one specific action.
I should say it differently.
Yeah.
I think that you do a great job of holding yourself accountable. Mm-hmm. I want to find one specific targetable, trackable, measurable thing that's going to get accomplished so we can buy you that Louis Vuitton purse.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I don't know what is sufficient enough.
Well, 5 buyers and 2 listings would have been sufficient.
I mean, I agree with you there, buddy. I mean, we're both sad about it. Let's see. Every day? Something every day?
No.
Okay.
It has to be like productivity.
I would say
like it's
maybe like
September 5th.
Maybe
so
like
there's
the amount
literally
of showings that I go on.
117 days before the end of the year.
Maybe like the amount of showings that I go on.
No.
Okay.
It has to be like buyers under
Yeah,
contract.
how many deals are you going to put under contract before the end of the year?
I'm just like so not a creative person when it comes to this.
Well, it's your money, bro.
How many buyers are you going to put under contract by the end of the
I
year?
hope that people watch this podcast and they start texting us and they're like, Mike, what can I bet you? I've always wanted a new computer.
Yeah.
Bet, let's go. I'm about it. I've always wanted a new computer too, so let's fucking bet. I'm listening.
I'm trying.
How about 5 buyers?
I mean, it's September 5th.
Oh, we can do by my birthday, October 14th. We can set a goal for my birthday.
That is literally 39 days away.
5 buyers.
Under contract.
Under contract.
I'm about it.
Because I told myself
I'm about it.
that I would work nonstop and just not even care about the progression that I do. Just keep working my systems, keep doing what I need to do. Because I love my birthday. Like, I don't know, like it's a New Year's for me.
Really?
And like I kind of set like new resolutions for myself every birthday that I have. So I told myself 2 months ago that I was like, I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to stop being a little bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to work my systems. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to make my phone calls. I'm going to do all the things that I need to do, that I'm required to do in order to succeed in my business.
Yeah.
To eventually get to the point of having a really good birthday month. Because like for me, I like celebrate all October.
Yeah.
I usually go to I travel.
Nice. Are you traveling for this birthday?
I am. I'm planning to go to LA.
I know. I thought, I was like, is this the LA trip?
Yes.
Nice.
This is the LA trip.
Who are you going with?
I think I'm going to go with my friend Cheyenne.
Nice.
So we're going to make our way out there. She invited me to go to something else, but it was near my birthday. So I was like, I'll go.
Oh, perfect.
I'll count this as my birthday trip.
There you go.
And I've never really explored LA before. So that would be really fun. Yeah. And we at Summit, we actually met a really good guy, an agent from LA.
Shout out to Greg.
Yeah. Shout out to Greg. He got us some wristbands.
Thanks for those wristbands, bro.
Yeah. Thank you. They're used
fantastic.
very well.
They went to good use.
But yeah, I definitely made a goal for myself this birthday, especially because it's my 25th. So it's a little bit of a big year.
Quarter year.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the last hurrah of my 20s.
Yeah, no, for real.
Besides 29, but like who celebrates that one? That one's kind of sad.
That one's sad. That's like no one celebrates that one.
Yeah, so 25th birthday. So
that's exciting.
Yeah,
no, I love it.
That's it. We'll go with that. I could be like 25 buyers because 25th birthday. But like, like whatever.
That would be like crazy town. Yeah. That's a Christian
That's like
goal
my
right
entire
there.
fucking goal for the year.
Yeah. We'll just do my whole goal in 1 month and then not work for the rest of the year.
You know what?
You're
Perfect.
good to go.
I mean, I agree.
I knew I could do it. It just took my birthday month to do it.
There you go.
All right. 5 buyers under contract.
5 buyers under contract.
By the 14th.
By October 14th.
I'm going to preface this. October 14th is a Friday.
Yeah, damn right it is.
What is constituted as a day in real estate?
Huh?
What is constituted as one day?
Oh, it's one day? A business day?
It's midnight, right?
11:59 p.m.
11:59.
okay.
on 10/14.
Yeah.
5 buyers under
So
contract.
if you slack, you could just do it on that day. Like, when
I
you're
mean,
turning
you
in an
could
essay in
legit
college.
like do it all that day,
Yeah, you could just
but
do it
like
that day.
if it's fucking 12:07,
It doesn't count.
sorry, Charlie.
Blackboard is closed. You can't submit your essay.
Nope. Sorry, written.
Okay.
Sorry, Charlie. All right, team. Hey, I got to run because I have a phone call to make to a buyer that I'm working with. But the last thing I wanted to say was I committed to this business for 2 years because it was something like totally unrelated and it was completely stupid. And I made no fucking money in my first 18 months, like nothing, less than 20 grand. In my second 12 months, I made a reasonable living. I was like, okay, this doesn't suck. It wasn't until the third year that I really started to grow my business. So like keep applying that mentality and quit fucking off and like doing other dumb shit and focus on making your calls, your contacts, your pop buys, and put in the extra energy that other people won't, and you'll fucking crush this.
That's what our plan is, Dan.
5 buyers.
5 buyers.
You can
under
do it,
contract,
Andrea.
October 14th.
All right, y'all.
I have a full-time job.
Let's go and
love you,
prove
Heather.
it to everybody that you can make this happen. And we will talk to you guys real soon. If you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at @MichaelFrank___. And Dre?
You guys can reach me on Instagram at Drea__Soto, on TikTok, Drea_Soto, and via email at Andrea@frankoliverco.com.
And Liv?
There's a link under this video.
Lit. And you
I
can
love
always hit us on Instagram, TikTok, every social media that you can think of, or motherfucking walk right in. Our office is right here, super convenient, and I really miss having people come in.
Come on by, guys.
I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Talk to you.
Bye, guys. Happy Labor Day.